Good morning, welcome to Planet Mojo. Today we have a weather delay. It's very windy today. The Weather Underground icon for today just shows wind. That tells you how windy it is. We got gusts up to 30 miles an hour. Right now it's not super bad, so I'm doing fairly good. We had 5 inches of snow. When was it? 2 days ago. Then yesterday we had, I think it was 2 inches of freezing rain. It was driving, freezing rain. But I think a lot of that has melted. We had, like on the vines here, we had just big clumps of ice. It's just been super nasty for the last 3 days. And the forecast for the future, 10 days, is pretty lousy as well. I have the vines, or the trellis needs tensioning. I actually went and got a new tool. I'll show you that, because the tools that I had before would not do the job. But that's on delay. I have the last row, the trellis for the last row needs to get in real soon. That's been put on delay. I have, now the wind's picked up. It's really bad. I have 12 trees, bare root trees, that are coming in 2 weeks. Hopefully that's not going to be a problem. They're going to be planted up there in the new top lot land. The ground needs to be workable. You can't let them sit around. You have to get them into the ground right away with bare root stuff. Oh, what else? Oh, well, I'll go in the greenhouse in a bit. Well, I better get in there now. I'm wiring the TO20 and doing my welding stuff in there. I'm not even sure if those videos came out yet. And then I have the greenhouse plants. The first batch of these need to actually be planted in not too long. Let's see what the temperature is in here. It's in the 30s right now. It's been, oh, it's actually pretty nice in here. Well, at least compared to outside. Where is that? So I've had to cover this every night so that these don't freeze. It's been right around freezing every night. Yeah, it's just nasty. Alright, I'll do this stuff later. I have to keep these covered during the day because of the temperature, but I gotta take this blanket off. It'll be real nice to do this indoors. I'm gonna end up doing this in the shed in the room that I'm going to be drywalling very shortly. Call it room 13 in case you haven't seen those videos. The compressor room. I'll be getting that drywalled probably in the coming days because the weather is so crappy. I'll open these up later. They're not doing as good as I would like them to, but they're doing okay. I went and ordered more of the wavy hair grass. I ordered plugs because I'm not getting anything growing in there. I got one, I believe one is growing in there, so, and again, I'll show you that in a couple minutes. I'm going to head over to the shed first. So, oh yeah, we have the addition, the foundation. He wants to start on that. We're having a concrete guy dig the foundation and put in the frost walls. I will build the structure itself and do the roofing and all that other stuff. But we're going to have somebody else do the foundation. I'd kind of like to do it myself, but this summer is just too packed with stuff. But before he can start, I got to get rid of the bird feeder. I have to put it somewhere else. I'm not just going to take it out. And I have to get rid of that tree. The foundation is going to go right up next to the tree, and you can't have that. So that has to happen real soon. Okay, I head over to the shed real quick. So I have a few videos that are waiting to be published of welding and my first weld and wiring the TO-20. Yeah, this is from the ice storm. It's melting pretty fast. I don't know what the temperature is, but this was just solid ice the other day, and there was, let me see this, yeah, there was like an inch of ice. This thing was about that big the other day. Maybe some of that fell off. Hello, chicken. So I was just out here a little bit ago. Most of this stuff on top, we had freezing rain and then we had sleet. So most of the stuff is sleet. It's little ice pellets. Not too much. That should melt away, I'm hoping. Okay, I was out here a little earlier, and where did I put that? Oh, right here. This is the tool for tensioning the wires. It's called a goldenrod. It's a wire tensioner, but that is what people call it, a goldenrod, because of the color, and I believe that's the brand name. So that's what I'll be using to tension the trellis wires as soon as this weather lets up. I could do it now, but hell no. It's just too nasty out there. I don't think these videos are out yet, but I'm working on both this. All the tools are still set up right where I was using them, so I don't want to touch anything. I got to get back to this, my welding trials, and on these really miserable days, if I don't have anything else to do, I need to get in here and start drywalling. This gets the least priority because I can do that all summer long. Right now it's stuff outdoors that gets all the priority. Oh, it is just so nasty out. So I really just wanted to give people an update on where things were at. We started a new job with our company, and I spent the last 3 days, I put in 40 hours in the last 3 days getting that project kicked off. So that's why I had these other videos banked, so that I didn't miss a bunch of days. But I'm going to insert this video in the middle of those because it's weather related, and if I put this out in 4 or 5 days, it's, the weather is going to change by then. Could be sunny and nice out at that time. So I will put this one out today. So all of the outdoor stuff got put on hold, which was perfect timing because the job started, so I could get to work on that. And so it's actually a good thing that we got this nasty weather. in kind of a roundabout way. And the orchard grass seed that I threw in a previous video, which I do believe was published already. Oh, this is all crunchy. That orchard grass seed is now underneath the snow. Orchard grass likes it cool or cold and wet for germinating. If it's even a little bit dry, it has a hard time germinating. So this is perfect for the orchard grass. I got to get another batch of orchard grass seed, another 5 pounds probably, and I'll go through again and get some of the areas that I missed, and then that'll be it for the summer. And that should do it for the year. We'll see what it looks like in the fall, and if it needs some touching up, I'll toss some in the fall. But this pasture is going to do really well this year. I just hope I have enough time to get rid of some of the junk that's laying in there, all the trees that are falling and stuff. Also, I have to babysit the horses. I usually don't do the feeding, but my wife and daughter are heading to Milwaukee for a visit. I can't go because I gotta watch the horses. Well, it's more than that. I have to watch the greenhouse, the horses, bunch of stuff here, so I gotta hold down the fort while they head to town, which is fine. In the next day or two, I'm going to get back to the welding, the TO20, and possibly drywalling. I really hate drywalling, so it gets super backburnered, but I really need that room. I'm going to use that for germinating the seeds next year. It's just so hard to keep the greenhouse the right temperature, and you know, with the wind and everything, it's, you know, it blows the stuff around the inside of there. It gets in there and blows stuff around. This will be so much more controlled. The walls have 7 1/4, I believe, inch insulation. It's for 2x8s. So it's got damn good insulation in it. And then I'll finish insulating this side. So this will be real easy to heat compared to that chamber in the greenhouse. So next year, I'll be starting stuff in there. And the greenhouse will likely be up here on this platform, or possibly not even set up next spring. We'll have to see. I would kind of like to grow a bunch more plants in there, the prairie grasses and stuff next spring, but we'll see what the schedule looks like this fall. So I'm going to wrap this up now. Just a little weather update. Everything got kind of mixed around by the weather, but not a bad thing in the end. Make sure you subscribe. Click on the update icon so you're notified when I post new videos. Thanks for watching, and have a great day.